No, but I need a rant about this stupid ass Xfinity cart. Like, number one, the CTR community right now is like kind of whack with how they're like dealing with this situation. It's so hard to be a completionist for Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel. Like, there's just literally so much content. I haven't liked how obsessive people have been about the pit stop. There's not like there is a time limit, but like they literally come back. Like the items literally come back. You don't have to like get it like instantly, you know? So that brings me to like this kind of like culture around the Xfinity cart and how everyone like was like, oh God, we need to have this. So like people want this cart for like one or two reasons. Like there's two reasons. Number one, they just want everything in the game. Which like, so my response to that is like, you don't need everything in the game. You don't. Like, it's not, like, I understand wanting it, but don't like stress yourself out over a cart that like you need a whole internet provider to get. Like I was lucky enough to have a friend with Xfinity, right? But like I was not really concerned about getting this cart. I'm only using it because everyone's like kind of interested in it right now and I'm streaming and I like want people to like kind of, I don't know, it's like new stuff. Everyone's mad that like it's a company exclusive thing, which I get. I think it is kind of shitty that it's like company exclusive, but instead of like literally downloading it and like supporting it, just fucking boycott it if you really don't like it that much. Like the fact that people are like, oh, this is so stupid, and then they literally find like backhanded ways to get the motherfucking cart, that doesn't make any goddamn sense to me. Yeah, I was gonna hit that tornado. If you don't like how this like content has been handled, then don't support it, right? Like I don't really care either way. Like I'm pretty indifferent. So number one, if you are a completionist, don't worry about a cart that you can only get from an internet provider. The number two reason people want this cart is because I guess you just like the cart. Which, number one, why the fuck do you like this cart? You don't need the Xfinity cart to have everything in the game, in my opinion. Like, it's a special promotional cart. You don't need it. The Xfinity cart, you have to like be an Xfinity member. Like, you have to have Xfinity internet. Why the fuck do you like a cart that you can't change the color of? Like, there's literally only one character I know that matches with this cart, and it's Racer Isabel, or Isabella. Like, there's probably other characters that match with it, but like, the thing about CTR that I like is that you can change the cart color to match with your character that you're using. You can't change the wheels, you can't change the cart. Like, yeah, like it kind of sounds cool, but like the LeChow and the Nitro Kart body are like very fucking similar to this. Like, it's not even that cool of a cart. I do like the design of it, don't get me wrong. But like, it's not the best thing in the world. So that's why like kind of wanting the cart's kind of like not the most valid thing. I mean, you're obviously valid for your opinion or people's opinions on it, but like, you don't need it at all. Yeah, like, and that's the thing, like the fact that it's exclusive is like a thing. And it makes people want it, but that's the exact point. Like, that's just trying to, like if anything, this is kind of like a publicity stunt for Xfinity. So because there are no, like, really, like, strong reasons to want this cart, why the hell are YouTubers getting harassed over it for codes? Why is everyone getting harassed over it for codes? Like, literally, the person that gave me this code was in my chat the other day, and I mentioned, I thanked them for giving me the code, and someone was like, do you have a code? Let me know what the code is. Like, do you have a code? Do you have a code? Like, shut the fuck up. That's disrespectful as shit. Like, they obviously don't have a code for you. They're not gonna give you a fucking code when they don't even know you. Like, grow up. It's not, like, you don't need the cart. Like I said, you don't need the cart. Like, if I didn't have this, I wouldn't give a shit. I'm only using it because it looks good with Racer Isabel. That's literally it. Racer Isabella. That's literally it. There's a level of understanding where you can just kind of say, okay, I need a whole nother goddamn internet provider for this cart. Like, is it really that worth it? The fact that you can't customize it makes me like, well, I'm never going to use this now. Like, A lot of this stuff has been US only, which again, it's like, if you can't get it in your country, don't worry about it. Realize you're only doing this for yourself, and kind of just tell yourself, like, hey, listen, I have gotten everything that's like actually in the game that you can get by like doing stuff in the game. Like, having to do external stuff to get content's like always kind of weird. And I don't think people need to hold themselves to like doing it. The fact that like YouTubers and shit are getting harassed about codes is ridiculous. Like, brother. It's like everyone's so crazy for these codes, and it's like, if like, and because they can get used twice, it's like if someone finds out you have a code, they're like ready to fucking kill you, dude. Like, what the hell? It's not that deep. Grow up. Oh, wait, I'm done ranting about Xfinity Kart, so I can finally use Isabella. The space Isabella. I'm so excited for her. Oh my god.